Let me start with this. The first time you turn on the Samsung S90F, you feel something shift. It's not just another TV lighting up. It's a screen built for someone who wants detail, depth, and immersion to actually feel like they matter. Someone who wants every scene to land the way it was meant to. If you read that type of viewer, the one who notices color accuracy, motion clarity, atmosphere, this OLED pulls you in instantly. Before we go deeper, check today's price and stock. New generation OLED like this fluctuate fast. You landed here because your old TV kept disappointing you in small ways that added up. Motion tearing during fast scenes, washed out shadows, overly bright highlights with no texture. Or maybe you upgraded your streaming and gaming setup, but the picture never caught up. There comes a moment when you realize you want a display that actually respects the content you love. The first time the S90F fires up, you feel the difference. The OLED HDR Plus panel brings out blacks that look like they belong in a theater. The highlights feel controlled, precise, alive. The NQ4 AI processor cleans up older content so well that you almost forget it wasn't filmed in 4K. Motion Xcelerator at 144 Hz smooths action scenes until they feel fluid and effortless. It's not just sharper, it's more believable. Imagine your nights with it. A movie where the atmosphere feels three-dimensional because shadows hold shape instead of collapsing into gray. A sports match where motion stays crisp no matter how fast the camera pans. A game where every frame feels connected to your hands. Even scrolling through menus feels elevated because the panel reacts instantly. And something deeper happens. You stop chasing the perfect setting. You stop adjusting sliders. You stop stressing over picture tweaks. You just watch, because the TV finally does its job without demanding attention. If you're rethinking about it, check the link again before stock or pricing shifts unexpectedly. Maybe you're wondering if you truly need this level of image quality. But think about how long you've settled for screens that didn't match your expectations. How many scenes you rewatched because the details didn't land. How often you said, it looked better in the trailer. That's the feeling that keeps pulling you back to this upgrade, and you know it. A surprise benefit? How naturally Samsung Vision AI adjusts picture tone and brightness without making the image feel artificial. You don't feel the processing, you just feel the result. Owning this S90F changes the mood of your entire room. It makes your space feel intentional, refined, ready for real entertainment. It reflects someone who chooses clarity and depth, someone who knows the difference between good enough and this is how it should look. Colors become richer. Blacks become deeper. Motion becomes smoother. Atmosphere becomes real. The only downside is that every other TV will look flat to you after this, and the gap will be obvious instantly. UV weighed options. UV compared OLED. But this is the one you keep returning to for a reason. At some point, you stop overthinking and choose the experience you actually want. If you feel that moment now, check the link and make the Samsung S90F yours. This is the kind of upgrade that transforms every single night you spend in front of it.